Montessori Grandma. Episode 30 The Magical Cubes.
The Magical Cubes, a Montessori story related to mathematics, retold and presented by Geeta Vijayachandran. The story of the magical cubes. This story serves as a link between the algebraic trinomial cube used in the children's house and the arithmetic trinomial cube used in the elementary classroom. The children have already worked with the algebraic trinomial cube earlier, but the arithmetic trinomial cube is a new material used in the elementary class. Both the cubes are divided into 27 pieces of the same shape and size, but are colored differently. This is because these two cubes are related but have different purposes. The algebraic trinomial cube is made up of 27 blocks, 3 cubes and 24 prisms kept in a wooden box. In the primary class, the children deconstruct and reconstruct the trinomial cube using a certain method. Also, they notice certain characteristics of the material along the way, specifically the pattern of the blocks. The purpose of this material is to help develop a child's visual discrimination. These are the 27 pieces found in the trinomial cube. These are the 3 layers that make the trinomial cube. The elementary children, through their work with the algebraic trinomial material, get the chance to work in a hands-on fashion with the trinomial expression a plus b plus c, the whole cubed, which is a cubed plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus 3a squared c plus 3ac squared plus b cubed plus 3b squared c plus 3bc squared plus 6abc plus c cubed. This work leads them to the arithmetic trinomial cube. This new cube material is used for cubing and for cube root. Both these materials express the trinomial expansion, as I spoke to you earlier. While saying the story, we use both the algebraic and the arithmetic trinomial cubes. As you say the story, you need to use the 27 pieces of each cube material. Arrange the pieces as you say the story. When the colors change, substitute the pieces as needed. It is a good idea to practice this movement before you say the story. Use a blue cloth for the river and a brown cloth for the bridge. The story starts by introducing the members of the algebraic cubical kingdom. Let us start the story. There are 3 kings in this algebraic trinomial cube kingdom. They are a red big cube, a blue medium cube, and a tiny yellow cube. These 3 kings rule the cubical kingdom together. The red king is big and powerful. He likes to take on challenges and lead the group. The red king likes other kings to follow him. He has 6 attendants who wear jackets to match his color. He also has 2 bodyguards who wear black uniform. The 3 tall attendants line up behind the king, followed by the other 3 attendants. The 2 bodyguards stay at the back. The blue king is very friendly. He likes to be surrounded by his 6 attendants and 2 bodyguards. The attendants wear jackets to match his color. The bodyguards wear black uniform. They follow the red king's regiment in a certain pattern. The tall 3 attendants line up in front. The blue king stands behind them. The 3 short attendants stay behind the king. The 2 bodyguards stand on either side of the king. So he has people surrounding him. The tiny yellow king is scared of things. He likes to walk at the back. He has 6 attendants who wear jackets to match his color. He also has 2 bodyguards. The 3 tall attendants line up in front. The shorter 3 attendants line up behind them. The 2 bodyguards stand behind them. The Yellow King takes his place at the very end. One day, the Red King decided to go on a trip. He asked all the members of the kingdom to line up. Everyone lined up, following the pattern of standing in the queue. The Red King made sure all were ready. When all were ready, they started their journey. They started the march. Up and down hills and valleys they marched. After marching for a long time, they came to a new land. They had to cross a bridge to enter the new land. The new land was the land of numbers. The three kings did not know anything about numbers. They all had to cross the bridge. The Red King was very bold and brave. He insisted that he crosses the bridge first. The Red King started to go across the bridge. As soon as he crossed the bridge, something miraculous happened. He changed color and became blue. No one knew what happened. The three attendants ran across to help him. But as soon as he crossed the bridge, their color turned to green. The color change made everyone very nervous. But the next three attendants had to follow the king. As soon as they crossed the bridge, they became brown. The two bodyguards, seeing all this, were scared and stood aside without crossing. So all those who crossed had new colors. The Blue King and his group watched in wonder. They had to go across the bridge and see what the matter was. The Blue King asked the three attendants in front to see what the matter was. As soon as the attendants crossed over, their color changed to brown too. They stood up and saw that they were the same height as the new Blue King. They looked more like the Blue King and his attendants and decided to join them. The Blue King was dumbstruck to see a new Blue King. He asked the other three attendants to go across the bridge. As soon as they crossed over, they too turned to brown. Now, the new Blue King had 9 attendants, 3 green and 6 brown. They all followed the new Blue King. The Blue King had no one in front of him. He had to cross the bridge. The moment he reached the other side of the bridge, his color changed to red. The 2 bodyguards rushed to help him. All the other bodyguards joined them. So now there were 6 bodyguards. They all changed their color and became red too. The 6 of them arranged themselves around the new Red King. The new Red King had left behind 3 attendants. The Yellow King ordered them to cross the bridge as he wanted to bring his group across. The moment the 3 crossed over, they changed to orange. The king asked 3 of his attendants to cross. They too turned to orange. So now there were 6 attendants in orange. The last 3 attendants had to cross over now. They were scared and not sure what color they will turn to. Slowly and carefully, they marched over the bridge. As soon as they set foot across, they turned to yellow. Their uniform was now full yellow. Seeing this, the Yellow King was happy. He thought he will have 3 attendants to match his color. The shy little Yellow King decided to cross the bridge. The second he crossed over, his color changed to white. Now all of them had crossed the bridge. They were so exhausted after the long march, they decided to go back to their palace. But however hard they tried, they could not change to the original color. The palace was also different. They decided to go and rest in the new palace. The big Blue King entered first and took the corner of the room. The followers had to go behind the king. The 3 green attendants ran and covered him on all 3 sides. Seeing this, the brown attendants ran and covered the green attendants. So only the brown color was visible. The new Red King had hoped he would get a good throne for himself. After the brown attendants had arranged themselves, he found there was a throne kept ready for him. Immediately he went and sat happily on the throne. Seeing this, his red bodyguards all came and sat surrounding him, so no brown was seen. The white king, though shy, had hoped for a throne, but he found there was none. So he asked the 6 orange bodyguards to go and take their seats. They immediately obeyed him, and finding seats vacant, sat down. The white king still had no place. He asked the 3 yellow attendants to find a place in the palace. They followed the white king's instructions. They arranged themselves so that there was a throne ready for the white king. Now the white king had a throne. He slowly climbed up and sat on his throne. He was so proud to be sitting at the front of the palace. The white little king was strong now and ready to face the world first. Now all the 27 members were in the palace. Finally, they were all ready to rest. The arithmetical cube kingdom kept them all cozy. They closed the door and went to sleep, happy to be in a new kingdom and a new palace. This is how the 3 kings and all their followers changed their color. This is how they moved from the algebraic trinomial cube to the arithmetic trinomial cube. This is how they changed from the land of letters to the land of numbers. That takes us to the end of the story of the magical cubes. Thank you for watching. This is Geeta Vijayachandran signing off.
Montessori Grandma.